Hi, my name is Laura Gladney-Lemon. I'm your librarian, and today I want to talk to you about easybib.com. A lot of y'all know about easybib as a citation maker to create your bibliography when you do research, and it is that, and it helps you with that. Although I do want to caution you that you can't just use easybib for the citations. If you want to make sure that you have it correct, you need to also refer back to an MLA guide. The one that CCISD uses is called Write It, Cite It. But today, actually, I don't want to talk about much about citations. What I really want to talk about is how easybib can help you with information literacy skills. Basically, when we did the advisory lesson over information literacy, the discussion was that information literacy was three things. One, it's knowing that you need information. Two, where to find the information, and three, how to use and organize and use that information. So I want to show you really today how easybib can help you with the second and third parts of information literacy. It's a really pretty cool tool that the district has bought for you. And so I want to show you how to use it. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to easybib.com. If you have your device, go ahead and get it out and feel free to follow along, assuming that's okay with your advisory teacher. And then when you get there, you're going to click log on, and your logon is going to be your username at students.ccisd.net. Your password is going to be a little bit different though. It's not your normal password. You're just going to repeat your username. So it's the same thing as what you would use for your username here. Your username is going to be the same thing. Your password is going to be the same as your username. Alright, so once you've gotten there and gotten logged on, you should see a screen that looks like this. And basically what you're going to do is you are going to click on New Project. And I'm going to call this project Coffee. Because my thesis is going to be that coffee is actually a healthy drink. Now, I don't know if that's actually true or not, but that is going to be the thesis of my paper. That's the research that I'm writing. I'm not a doctor, so don't go out and say, Miss GL says it's true, I can have 10 cups a day. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that I'm going to pretend like I'm writing a paper, and that is the thesis of my paper. You want to use MLA 7 because here in Clear Creek ISD, MLA is the writing style that we use, and you're going to click create. Okay, once you have a project, you can do bibliography, you can do your notebook, or you can do paper. What I want to do is I want to go to the notebook section and show you here that you are able to make new notes, and you're going to title the notes. But right now we can't make notes very well, but I want to show you that this is really what I want us to get to in just a little bit, because it's going to help you organize the information. But before, or if you have information already, let's say you've used one of our databases, and the databases are actually the best things to use. And the reason the databases like the Gale database is better to use is because those are peer-reviewed articles, or articles that have been vetted or basically looked at by experts, and the district has said, and Gale has said, that these are definitely credible sources. But let's say that you have looked at Gale and you haven't found what you needed, and you still want to search the internet. Instead of using Google, what I'm going to suggest is you check out easybib. Research tab, and I will show you why that is a good idea. So I'm going to just type in health and coffee as my search, and I'm going to see what comes up. And what I want to point out to you is that here, on a lot of them, it will say credible right next to it. easybib has done the work for you to look to see if an article is credible or not. So I'm going to look at this one. I like the New York Times. I enjoy reading it. I know that to be a credible source, as easybib is telling you that it is. And I'm going to look at this article and see if it looks like it's something that might help my research and help my thesis of proving that coffee actually is a healthy drink. And then I'm going to read it, and I've actually already read it. So here I know that it's talking about if you drink coffee regularly, it is it might lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. And so I'm really excited about finding this fact. So I definitely am going to use this site. So I'm going to click back over. And the first thing that I'm going to do is click Cite It. Because then it will show up as it will show up in my basically organizational area, the notes and outlines. Now again, this particular citation may or may not be correct, and you definitely need to check it against our Write It, Cite It guide or some MLA guideline. But let's go back over to the notes section that I wanted to show you all about. I'm now ready to actually start my first note, and I'm going to call this particular note Coffee and Type 2. Okay, Type 2 diabetes. Alright, and then when it says source, there will be a drop-down list. And let's say I have 5 sources that I've identified already. It's going to give me those choices, but since I only have one, there's only one source, but that's also going to help you keep organized. Here where it says direct evidence from quote, what you're going to want to do is you're going to like literally copy and paste the part of the article that is proving your point. Now, you might be saying, but I thought we weren't allowed to copy and paste. No, you can copy and paste for your own notes, and so when you go back and you have 20 different facts that you're trying to choose from and organize, that you can read exactly what it says. That way, when you are writing your paper, you will know what is yours and what isn't. And here, what I really like about it, it gives you the opportunity to paraphrase it. So my paraphrase of this is going to say that the American Medical Association says if you drink coffee often, you may have less of a chance of getting type 2 diabetes. Okay, so that is my paraphrase. So this isn't plagiarism as long as I cite it as a source, because it's not exactly, the words that are used, and actually I need to add a word because it's actually the journal of the American Medical Association says that. So, and then if I want to add a comment here or something else like a page number or URL or something, I can do that here. So I don't want to do that now, so I'm going to go ahead and click Save. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add, for the sake of time, just new note. You keep doing this. And what I love about it is you can then drag and drop these. I'm going to add a new note just to show you for the sake of it. Okay, so when I'm writing my paragraph, I've got these cards. And basically what I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to say, oh, okay, well, I think this is my strongest evidence, so I'm going to put it up on top. And then this is my second strongest, so I'm going to put it underneath. And then this is my third best fact about diabetes. So we're going to call this group diabetes, because all my facts in this little category are about coffee and type 2 diabetes. So I'll call it type 2 as a little reminder. Okay, so then let's say, and then I'll use all of these facts that I found to make this one paragraph. And then I can repeat it for however long, the paper needs to be. All right. You can also click the print button, and it will come out and it will print it for you. I'll actually show you on the screen. One really cool thing is, so here is like an outline style that you can print if you want to do that, which is really nice when you're going back to write the paper. The other thing, yeah, basically that's what I want to show you about easybib. If you do this, it will have anything that you found from the easybib search engine here, and then you can just check it off and print the citation. Either email bibliography to yourself, you can save it to your Google Docs, copy and paste it, print as a Word doc, whatever you want to do with this citation, you can. Now, I've referred and I've said twice in this video, so I want to make sure that y'all know how you can get to the Write It Cite It guide, because you're going to need to check to make sure that this is actually correct. So since I've said it twice, I want to show you how you can find the Write It Cite It guide. In order to get to Write It Cite It, just go to CCISD, then you're going to click Library Resources, and then over here on the left hand side it'll say Write It Cite It. You are going to click Write It Cite It Booklet, and this is the official citation guide of CCISD, which was taken from the official MLA handbook, which is several hundred pages. This is only 10. So you're going to want to check to make sure any citations you use on easybib are actually correct. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to come and ask me. I love research, so I'm always happy to help with anything, but especially research. All right, I hope you have a wonderful